What if I told you the most powerful force behind artificial intelligence isn't Google, Microsoft, or even Elon Musk, but a silent billionaire you've probably never even heard of? His company powers OpenAI, fuels the Pentagon's AI weapons, and trains the models behind your phone, your car, and maybe even your future. And this is his billion-dollar story. In a world obsessed with the names we know, what if the most powerful billionaire in artificial intelligence is someone you've never seen? Someone whose influence runs deeper than code, deeper than algorithms, hidden in plain sight, quietly shaping the destiny of technology itself. Welcome to Money Moves in Silence, the channel where we unveil the hidden hands behind the world's greatest fortunes and innovations. If you crave stories of unseen empires and silent power, hit subscribe and join us as we expose the secrets that shape our future. In the modern world, the conversation about artificial intelligence is dominated by titans like Google, Microsoft, and Elon Musk. They are the architects of our increasingly automated future. Yet what if this understanding is incomplete? Behind the curtain, a different kind of power is being amassed. It operates in the very bedrock of data that makes artificial intelligence possible. This is the world of data labeling, annotation, and curation. Without this foundational labor, the most sophisticated algorithms would be blind and useless. The true engine of AI is the high-quality, meticulously organized data that fuels it. And the person who controls this engine may hold more sway than we realize. What if the most pivotal figure in the advancement of artificial intelligence is someone you have never heard of? This is the story of a different kind of power, one that thrives in silence. In Silicon Valley, fame is a tool of influence, yet one billionaire has defied this, building a critical AI company. He operates in the background, unseen, focusing on foundational contracts for technology and national security. He's built an empire that serves as the backbone for AI systems. His clients include tech giants to generative AI creators. His clientele extends to the US government, providing tools for intelligent defense systems. His work enables the algorithms reshaping our lives. His company processes the lifeblood of modern machine learning, remaining a ghost in the machine. This is the paradox: a silent billionaire choosing quiet execution, building the infrastructure for tomorrow's AI. It's time to name the shadow. Alexandr Wang, the MIT dropout, built a pillar of the AI industry. He founded Scale AI at 19, leaving MIT to pursue his vision, providing high-quality data to fuel machine learning across industries. From autonomous vehicles to satellite imagery, Scale AI combines human intelligence with smart tools to label data at scale, creating the textbooks for machines to learn. Selling capabilities to builders like OpenAI, General Motors, and the US Department of Defense, Wang became the quiet enabler of our time's most powerful technologies. In Silicon Valley, fame is often considered a currency. Tech leaders are groomed to be public figures, their narratives carefully crafted. It is a world where silence is often mistaken for insignificance. One figure stands in stark contrast: a billionaire, an indispensable pillar of the AI revolution, yet relatively unknown. While others build mythologies, he quietly builds the foundational infrastructure. He has eschewed the spotlight, choosing to operate from the shadows. This is intentional, strategic quietness. He provides the essential behind-the-scenes service that makes them possible. His business is that foundation for AI, integral to commercial innovation and national security. He has maintained a remarkably low profile, becoming a ghost in the machine. This billionaire's strategy focuses on the vital underpinnings of artificial intelligence. Algorithms need high-quality, meticulously structured data. AI models must be taught with human-annotated data, images, sounds, and text. He built his empire on becoming the master educator for all AIs. His company became the premier provider of this data labeling service. For a self-driving car to learn, thousands of images of pedestrians must be manually tagged. For a medical AI to detect cancer, countless scans must be annotated by experts. He created a platform combining human labor with intelligent software. This niche allowed him to become an indispensable partner to tech companies. By providing the fuel for their innovations, he gained a panoramic view of the entire AI ecosystem. He is actively building its foundational layer. This dominance extends into national defense. He's helping to train the eyes and ears of intelligent defense systems. The mind behind this silent AI empire is Alexandr Wang, a prodigy who left MIT at 19. Raised by physicists at Los Alamos, Wang's upbringing fused technical brilliance with strategic vision. He saw the real AI bottleneck, not algorithms, but the lack of clean, structured data. Wang founded Scale AI to quietly power the world's top tech companies, providing the essential data infrastructure behind their breakthroughs. His genius was in staying out of the spotlight, becoming the indispensable partner to giants like OpenAI and Microsoft. Alexandr Wang is the ghost in the machine, AI's quiet enabler. Wang's story begins in Los Alamos, surrounded by science and high-stakes technology. From a young age, he excelled in math and coding, competing nationally before he was 10. As a teen, he worked full-time at Quora, gaining real-world experience in large-scale data systems. There, he saw firsthand how messy data was holding back AI's potential. This early exposure planted the seed for his obsession, solving the unglamorous, critical problem of data labeling. That insight would soon drive his next move. Wang entered MIT, but his focus was already on the world beyond academia. He met Lucy Guo, and together they envisioned a platform to solve AI's data bottleneck. While others studied, they built, combining human intelligence and automation for data labeling at scale. The urgency of the problem made MIT feel slow. The real opportunity was in Silicon Valley. Wang saw a fleeting window to build something foundational for AI's future. The choice was clear: stay for the degree or leap into the unknown. At 19, Wang dropped out of MIT, betting everything on Scale AI. Accepted into Y Combinator, he and Guo sprinted to build their company in San Francisco. Their pitch: let us handle your data labeling, so your engineers can focus on innovation. Demand was instant. Autonomous vehicles, robotics, and tech giants all needed their solution. Wang's gamble paid off. He was signing multi-million-dollar contracts while peers chose majors. He traded the classroom for the crucible of the market, building a silent empire. Scale AI doesn't build the AI, you see, it builds the intelligence within. By turning chaotic data into structured knowledge, Scale AI is the world's most advanced teacher for machines. Their hybrid platform of human labelers and AI tools creates the ground truth for machine learning. Tech giants rely on Scale AI to power breakthroughs in language, vision, and more. By solving the data problem, Wang accelerated the entire AI industry. Scale AI is now the invisible utility at the heart of the AI revolution. Scale AI's impact is clear in the race to build fully autonomous vehicles. The dream of self-driving cars is one of the most complex engineering challenges ever undertaken. For a car to navigate a chaotic city street safely, it must instantly identify and predict the behavior of everything around it. This requires an AI system trained on an almost infinite variety of scenarios. This is precisely the problem that Scale AI was built to solve, making it a critical player in the future of transportation. The sheer scale of this operation is difficult to comprehend. Scale AI has positioned itself as the essential clearinghouse for this data, and a central hub for the entire autonomous industry. This pivotal role means that the progress of autonomous driving is intrinsically linked to Scale AI's ability to deliver. The road to a driverless world is paved with data. Scale AI's influence extends into the United States Department of Defense. The Pentagon integrates AI into its operations, viewing AI supremacy as critical to national security. Scale AI secured major contracts, becoming a key partner, providing the data foundation for the Pentagon's AI initiatives. Scale AI's work has put the company at the forefront of a new kind of arms race focused on data and algorithms. Wang advocates for the tech industry's patriotic duty to support national security, positioning Scale AI as a trusted partner for the Pentagon. He is building a strategic national asset. Scale AI's impact is more fundamental than just its work with tech companies and government contracts. By providing scalable, high-quality training data, Alexandr Wang has democratized a crucial resource, leveling the playing field and fostering a more competitive AI ecosystem. This has had a ripple effect across industries like medicine and agriculture. These applications rely on the high-quality data provided by companies like Scale AI. Scale AI's global workforce model has also created a new form of digital labor, establishing a foundational layer of the digital world. Scale AI is creating the refined data that is fueling the artificial intelligence revolution. Wang's insight has created a quiet empire that now underpins the intelligence of the world. Beneath the algorithms lies a human element, a global workforce that powers data labeling. This network of contract workers perform the labor of drawing boxes, transcribing audio, and categorizing content. They are the human intelligence that teaches the machines how to see. Without them, the AI revolution would halt, yet they remain invisible. This raises ethical questions about worker compensation. Many are paid per task, earning pennies, leading to wages below minimum. This creates a system where workers are paid fractions of what wealthier countries might earn, creating a digital sweatshop. The ethical dilemma is clear. How can we build a future powered by AI without devaluing the human intelligence that makes it possible? AI promises objective, data-driven decisions free from human biases. But AI is only as unbiased as its training data. If data reflects societal biases, AI amplifies them, encoding discrimination into automated systems. Scale AI, a primary training data supplier, is at the epicenter of this issue. The data Scale AI labels is the textbook from which these AIs learn, making the company a gatekeeper of digital fairness. Bias can be subtle and deeply embedded. Failure to address it risks automating today's biases into tomorrow's rules. Data labeling is a deeply political and social act. In a world saturated with sensors and digital devices, the raw material for artificial intelligence is often our own personal information. The cars that map our streets, the apps that listen to our voice commands, and the social media platforms we use all collect vast amounts of data. Scale AI is positioned directly in the middle of a growing paradox: the need for massive data sets to advance technology versus the fundamental right of individuals to privacy. The company handles sensitive information, raising profound questions about data security and consent. Scale AI's work with the United States military further complicates the privacy debate, handling information that is critical to national security but also potentially invasive to the privacy of innocent people. This places Alexandr Wang in a delicate balancing act. As AI becomes more integrated into our lives, the demand for more personal and detailed data will only grow. How Scale AI navigates the tension between fueling innovation and protecting individual privacy will be a defining aspect of its legacy. By the time Alexandr Wang reached his mid-20s, he had achieved a level of financial success that most people can only dream of. As Scale AI attracted more high-profile clients and secured larger contracts, its valuation soared into the billions. This meteoric rise transformed Wang into a billionaire on paper. Yet, unlike his contemporaries who celebrate such milestones with public fanfare, Wang's ascent was met with characteristic quietness. He remained focused on the work, his public profile staying inversely proportional to his rapidly growing net worth. This deliberate avoidance of the spotlight is a core tenet of his operational philosophy. The title of billionaire carries with it a certain public expectation. It conjures images of lavish lifestyles, high-profile interviews, philanthropic foundations, and a presence on the global stage. Wang, however, has systematically subverted this archetype. He is a mogul who operates without the usual trappings of immense wealth. He doesn't appear on the covers of business magazines or engage in public discourse on social media. His life is not an open book for public consumption. Instead, he has cultivated an existence almost entirely centered on his company, making him one of the most powerful yet least visible billionaires in the world. This quietness is not simply personal preference. It appears to be a strategic choice in a world where tech leaders are scrutinized for their every word and action. Maintaining a low profile allows Wang to navigate complex partnerships, especially with the government and military, without the added pressure of public opinion. It enables him to make decisions based on strategic merit rather than public relations. By staying in the shadows, he keeps the focus on Scale AI's capabilities, not on the personality of its founder. This allows the work to speak for itself. His success presents a new model for leadership in the tech industry, one that prioritizes substance over celebrity. Wang's story suggests building a company of immense significance without building a personal brand. He is the unseen mogul, his influence felt through the foundational technology his company provides. His power is derived from his indispensability, not his visibility. He is a billionaire who has chosen to remain in the shadows, a quiet architect building the future without needing his name on the blueprint. In 2021, Scale AI's funding round propelled its valuation to $7.3 billion. This made 25-year-old Alexandr Wang the world's youngest self-made billionaire. The news thrust him into headlines, with Forbes recognizing his accomplishment. This valuation wasn't built on hype, but on Scale AI's mission-critical role. Investors bet on the importance of data in the AI age, recognizing the demand for high-quality training data. Scale AI was positioned as the premier provider, a toll booth on the road to the AI future. Wang became a symbol of a different entrepreneurship, capturing a critical position in the technology stack. He remained the focused founder, more comfortable with engineers than in front of a camera. The valuation was a validation of his strategy, but not the end goal itself. The guiding principle behind Alexandr Wang's quiet empire can be distilled into a simple philosophy. Let the results speak for themselves. In an era defined by personal branding and thought leadership, Wang has chosen a path of action over proclamation. He does not write books on management, he does not host podcasts on the future of technology, and he does not maintain an active social media presence to share his insights with the world. His primary mode of communication is the quality of his company's product and the strength of its client relationships. This relentless focus on execution over self-promotion is the bedrock of his leadership style and the source of his unique power. This approach has allowed Scale AI to build deep trust-based partnerships with some of the most demanding organizations in the world. When dealing with the Pentagon or the secretive R&D labs of major automotive companies, discretion is not just a preference, it is a requirement. These clients are not looking for a celebrity founder, they are looking for a reliable, secure, and highly competent partner who can deliver on mission-critical tasks without drawing unnecessary attention. Wang's low profile is an asset in these relationships, signaling that his priority is the client's success, not his own fame. His silence is a mark of professionalism and trustworthiness in a high-stakes world. The strategy of prioritizing results over recognition has created a powerful, self-reinforcing loop. By focusing all of his energy on improving Scale AI's platform and service, Wang ensures that the company stays ahead of its competition. This leads to better results for clients, which in turn leads to more contracts and deeper integration into their workflows. The success of the business becomes its own best marketing tool, driven by word-of-mouth recommendations within the elite circles of AI developers and defense contractors. The company's growth is organic and solid, built on a foundation of proven performance rather than fleeting public relations campaigns, making it far more durable in the long run. Ultimately, Wang is building a legacy that is not defined by his personal story, but by the impact of his creation. He appears to believe that true influence comes from building something essential, something that empowers others to innovate and succeed. The code his company writes, the data it processes, and the AI systems it enables are his public statements. In the quiet corridors of power where the future is being built, Alexandr Wang's name may not be spoken often, but the results of his work are everywhere. He has proven that, in the digital age, the quietest person in the room can also be the most powerful. As Alexandr Wang continues to lead Scale AI into its next phase of growth, his legacy is being written not in headlines or history books, but in the very fabric of the digital world. It's a legacy etched in lines of code, embedded in the neural networks of countless AI systems, and reflected in the enhanced capabilities of his clients. Each autonomous vehicle that navigates a complex intersection, each medical AI that spots a disease, and each intelligence system that provides a clearer picture of the world carries a trace of his company's work. This is a new kind of legacy, one that is functional, pervasive, and largely invisible to the end user, yet fundamentally shapes their reality. Unlike tech titans who seek to be remembered for their visionary speeches or grand philanthropic gestures, Wang's contribution is more akin to that of a master craftsman who builds the indispensable tools for others to use. His work is foundational. He is not building the house, but he is forging the steel for the framework, ensuring that the structures built upon it are strong and reliable. This role as a quiet enabler means his name may not be remembered by future generations in the same way as more public figures, but the infrastructure he has built will likely outlast the fleeting fame of many of his contemporaries, becoming a permanent part of our technological bedrock. This approach, honestly, redefines what it means to have an impact in the 21st century. It suggests that the most profound influence may not come from being the loudest voice, but from providing the most critical capability. Wang's journey demonstrates that one can shape the trajectory of a global technological revolution from the background by solving a fundamental problem that everyone else relies on. His legacy will be measured not by the column inches written about him, but by the accelerated pace of innovation he has made possible across dozens of industries. It is a testament to the power of quiet competence in a world that often rewards loud confidence. In the end, Alexandr Wang's story is a powerful reminder that the most important work is often done in the shadows, far from the glare of the public spotlight. He is building an empire based on a simple but powerful premise, that the most enduring legacy is not one of fame, but of utility. By choosing to let his code speak for him, he has ensured that his influence will continue to grow silently, woven into the very operating system of the future. His legacy is not a monument to be seen, but a foundation to be built upon, a quiet giant upon whose shoulders the next generation of technology will stand. Scale AI dominates the world of human annotated data. Alexandr Wang is focused on synthetic data, artificially generated information created by algorithms. Using advanced generative AI models, Scale AI can create vast, perfectly labeled datasets from scratch. This represents a paradigm shift in how AI is developed. With synthetic data, developers can create training scenarios for AI that are too risky or expensive to replicate in real life. This accelerates the training process exponentially. Wang is building a new source for data altogether. By mastering synthetic data, Scale AI is positioning itself to remain the indispensable data partner for the next generation of AI. The rise of synthetic data leads to AI teaching AI. Sophisticated AI models generate training data for other AIs, a closed loop of learning that surpasses human efforts. Imagine an AI creating realistic pedestrian images, perfectly labeled, to train a self-driving car's perception AI. As the car's AI improves, it refines the data generator, creating a self-improving loop. AI systems evolve rapidly, refining their understanding without constant human oversight. Scale AI builds automated schoolhouses for machines, moving into complex simulation. By building the infrastructure for AI to teach AI, the role of humans shifts to designers of automated training ecosystems. Scale AI is positioned to drive this evolution of intelligence. The convergence of massive real-world datasets and limitless synthetic data points toward a future where AI plays a central role in the most critical decisions facing humanity. Alexandr Wang's ultimate frontier is not just about training AI to see or drive. It is about building systems that can model complex scenarios and help leaders make better, faster, and more informed choices in moments of crisis. The same technology used to train a car to navigate a busy street can be scaled up to help governments and global organizations navigate geopolitical turmoil, natural disasters, or economic instability. This is the grand vision that seems to drive Scale AI's strategic direction, moving from data provider to decision-making partner. Consider a global crisis scenario such as a rapidly spreading pandemic or a major climate event. An advanced AI, trained on a combination of real-world epidemiological data and synthetic models, could run millions of simulations to predict how a situation will unfold. It could model the impact of different policy interventions, such as travel restrictions or resource allocation, and present leaders with a clear, data-driven forecast of the most likely outcomes. This would transform decision-making from a process based on instinct and incomplete information to one guided by powerful predictive insights, potentially saving countless lives and resources. Scale AI's work is laying the groundwork for these kinds of high-stakes analytical tools. This capability extends directly from the company's deep ties with the defense and intelligence communities. The future of global strategy will heavily rely on real-time analysis and prediction. AI systems, fueled by Scale's data and synthetic simulations, could analyze developing geopolitical conflicts, modeling the potential actions and reactions of different state and non-state actors. This would provide military commanders and diplomats with a strategic weather forecast, helping them to de-escalate conflicts, anticipate threats, and allocate resources more effectively. The goal is not to replace human judgment, but to augment it with a level of analytical power that was previously unimaginable. As Alexandr Wang quietly pushes his company toward this frontier, he is building something far more significant than a data labeling service. He is building a foundation for a new era of augmented intelligence where humanity's most complex challenges can be addressed with the help of powerful AI co-pilots. The journey that started with a 19-year-old dropout identifying a bottleneck in the AI industry is now aimed at solving the most pressing problems on a global scale. The next frontier for Scale AI is not just about advancing technology for its own sake. It is about wielding that technology to shape a safer and more predictable future for everyone. Alexandr Wang and Scale AI's story is a testament to quiet execution. Wang's journey to architect of the AI revolution challenges our definition of influence. He built an empire on the indispensable utility of the product itself. His legacy lies in the data pipelines that power the world's most advanced AI. Wang forges partnerships with organizations demanding discretion, from corporate R&D to the US military. He's a new archetype, the billionaire deriving power from being essential, not known. Controversies surrounding labor, bias, and privacy are central to his legacy. The true measure of Wang's success will be in how he confronts these ethical dilemmas. Wang represents a new power broker. He built the foundation upon which others construct their monuments. His legacy, the accelerated pace of progress he has made possible. Looking forward, Scale AI seems aimed at becoming even more foundational to our technological future. The pivot towards synthetic data and AI-driven simulation environments is a clear sign that Wang is actively building the next chapter of the AI story. This evolution ensures that as AI becomes more sophisticated, Scale AI's role will become even more critical. This ongoing mission places Wang at the center of the most important technological conversations of our time. The future is being built on a foundation of data, and the silent rise of Alexandr Wang is a paradigm for power in the digital age. As AI continues to weave itself into our daily lives, the invisible empire that Wang has built will only become more integral. His legacy is still being written, shaping a future that is and will continue to be meticulously labeled. In a world obsessed with loud personalities and viral founders, Alexandr Wang charted a different path. He built a billion-dollar empire not from the spotlight but from the shadows, letting results, not recognition, speak for themselves. As AI continues to reshape every corner of our lives, it's Wang who may be quietly feeding the machine that eats the world. If this story blew your mind, just imagine what's coming next. Smash that like button, subscribe for more exposés on tech's silent titans, and drop a comment. Who should we uncover next? This is Money Moves in Silence, where we reveal wealth's quietest empires. Alexandr Wang, he's just the beginning.